So, did you remember to get mustard from the store?
Can I come out of the basement?
Ben,
When you
what's
get the
fuck are you
mustard,
talking
you can
about?
come out of the basement.
what's your
Hey,
outlandish request for me and
Lava, the
Robert?
police are here. They're asking for someone. Apparently there are noise complaints. Someone's, like, crying from your basement. They just wanted to come investigate. They have a warrant.
Oh no, it's that idiot that murdered 42 people the other day. I actually have.
Is the warrant
I
signed by
actually-
John Williams the 14th?
No, it is not. That's the guy he killed. I actually have the paperwork.
I didn't realize that
I
he
don't
was
have
in such
paper.
a long lineage.
I don't have paper to like fiddle with to make hand it like paper, but I've got paper proving that my basement.
You're fumbling. You're fumbling the bag right now.
My
Come on.
basement. Actually, I have the paperwork to prove that my basement classifies as a private prison. So,
I don't know. I think this guy's guilty.
who are we talking about, me or Ben?
Yes.
Darth Sidious.
Yes,
See-
my
see-
favorite.
See Kai's channel for that video. Anyways, welcome back to Ocarina of Time, the last episode. Lemon, at the ripe old age of 2, inhaled so much weed and alcohol that he passed out into an induced coma until he literally aged himself 10 years.
At least that's what we're telling the lawyers.
Yes, because otherwise we were all going to prison. Today, Robert, I have decided that you all, because we're now 10 years into the future, and the only one that hoofed all that weed was Lemon. All of my fairies are dead except Tinkerbell, and thus you all need new names. Actually, you know what?
Wait, what?
Even Tinkerbell. So, I want you all to come up with bullshit fairy names, except for Robert.
You know, it's funny you say this because Navi is directly an homage to Tinkerbell.
Yeah, I know.
Who?
I mean, given that Link is a direct homage to Peter Pan, yeah, no
Well,
shit.
I mean, this entire game is basically an adaptation of the story of Peter Pan.
It's the second best one behind Peter Pan Goes Wrong. Have I shown that to any of you? I know I haven't shown it to Melly and Robert because they haven't had the chance. Have I shown it to the other two?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's 10:25 and I need to
What?
eat. Oh my god!
Everyone is dead.
Yeah, I can tell.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I might need to drive it home a bit.
Huh. All right. Well,
Okay, guys. Who's ready for some lava story time?
I'm ready
here's
for
a-
Freddy.
So here's a story about lava. Lava used
What
to.
in the shroom happened to my castle?
I blew it up.
We did some renovations. I hope you don't
So,
mind.
so that's what you were doing in between episode 2 and now. You were blowing up Castle Hyrule. No wonder you haven't been in an episode for full length. Melly, who are these bones? Damn! Look at those knees. That kneecap is bigger than anything else. Oh, never mind.
Alright, so
Sorry, what?
that was mainly just an establishing cutscene. This is actually the final area of the game.
Ah!
That's like the final dungeon.
So in other words, I need to get shit from other
Yep.
dungeons.
Remember, we need to collect the 5 medallions, and those are scattered among the other 5 dungeons of this game.
I see.
But we're doing a side quest first.
Okay, so I'm assuming I would like to leave.
Yes. And I think the first place that we'll need to go is Lon Ranch.
Jesus
You
Christ!
did get,
Is that
you
what
did
we
get a
got?
bonus song.
What? I asked for 3 episodes. What the fuck happened here?
That's yeah. Melly doesn't pay attention or watch any of the stuff that we do. So basically, Melly's perspective, I was a child entering. I think I just got to Castle Hyrule, and now everything has gone to shit.
Yeah, now you're wearing, like, leggings. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't.
You didn't
know,
put those on.
I don't know how those grew on me.
I think Raru might have done it.
Well, I mean,
I
eventually.
suddenly have a lot of questions to ask.
Oh yeah.
Where-
Also,
no.
Raru was the owl. I don't know if that was made clear.
Oh. Alright. Lon Lon Ranch.
It might need to be daytime.
If only you knew a song to help with that.
If only.
Right down, up, right down.
If
up,
only you had a song that could potentially
down, up. Shh.
help you in such a request.
If only there was a song that let you see the sun. That is a bomb. Way
I
to
mean,
go,
it'll sure let him
Tchaikovsky.
see the
Oh,
sun.
to make a brand new sun.
I was going for the 1812 overture joke there, but that works too.
It cuts to a wide shot of the moon, and you just see a bob get hoofed into it. Can I like?
Here comes the sun. Do 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 do.
Do-do-do-do.
Oh no! Am I grabbing chickens?
Nope, you're fine.
Okay.
Why
You're gonna
you
wanna
still-
talk
why-
to this
why'd you
guy.
Why'd you still grab
Oh
it?
no! Am I horse racing?
Yup.
Oh, okay.
Melly, you haven't been here. It's your turn.
Remember, this guy's based off of Luigi, so do a
Oh.
Luigi voice.
He doesn't know Mario stuff, but
How do you not know Luigi?
I don't.
he doesn't
don't
play
play the
Mario
game.
games. He knows what Luigi looks like, but he doesn't really. Oh,
Don't be a ridiculous. That guy Talon was weak. I, the hard-working Luigi, poured so much energy into this place.
so what happened to the ranch? Was it sold off or?
It was basically Ganondorf took over Hyrule and then gave the ranch to this guy.
He's ugly.
I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me.
Ooh,
He's
that's
ugly. You're
hard.
ugly.
That's a tall order, buddy.
Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave the ranch to me, Luigi. I will raise a fine horse and win recognition from the great Ganondorf.
Bro looks like a horse.
Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses?
That was more than my love interest number 3. Love interest number 3 and her weird old dad did for me. So sure.
Pay me 10 rupees and you can ride.
Done.
Do you want to hear how to ride?
Yes.
I refuse to voice act for this tutorial.
Not dope.
Here comes the sun. Do 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 do.
Do-do-do-do.
Is that
Okay.
the only lyric to that song you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes it is.
Melly, I want you to pull up the entire song on Wikipedia and then start singing the song.
Does
Right.
Wikipedia typically have lyrics? Like, just a
No.
list of lyrics?
Here comes my
Sometimes.
son. Here, if we say
Little darling. It's
All
a
right, now
long
play.
road.
Don't jump on that horse, okay? You're gonna want to play Epona's song.
Hey Kai. Kai.
It's up, left, right. Up, left, right.
up, left, right.
Oh,
Kai. Kai.
what do you want, Melly?
Chicken butt.
Can we kill this guy yet?
Yes. I'll grab the shotgun.
No.
There,
you
the one that
can't.
just ran up to you. That's Epona. So I forget. Okay, yeah, the horse racing is a little weird. So you're going to want, do that, and then if you press A while you're at the state, you can use up one of your carrots to get a little burst of speed. So here's the thing about carrots, okay? If they all run out, it takes a long time for them to come back. However, if you use all but one of them, they will recharge faster. So we are going to want to go back over to Ingo. You have like 13 seconds to do so, so you're going to want to have to go back to that guy. I don't think you have the time.
No.
Well, say goodbye to another 10 rupees.
I'm here. Damn it.
Hey, young man. You want to play 10 rupees?
Alright, do it again.
So, okay, so let me get this straight. I have to walk up to him with my horse.
So you have to be riding Epona and talk to him while you're riding Epona, and you do that by Z-targeting him.
Fuck.
It sounds complicated, it's really not.
What is it? What is it?
Up, left, right.
Not sure why it didn't work the last time, but hey, why not?
I'm a working member of a society.
Cool. I have 2 jobs and I don't feel like I'm a working member of society.
Press that.
Kind of a you problem.
You don't want to stop? Yeah, now speak to him.
Okay,
Do it. Yes, do it.
Alright, to prevent this from being a reoccurring problem, we will do this.
Okay, so ordinarily I disagree with the idea of using save states, but in this case the horse racing is kind of wonky, so I don't blame you. This guy sucks, and we have to beat him twice.
You got this, love. I believe in you. If you can't beat him, then I might have to put you up for adoption, probably.
I can't beat him, then it sucks to suck.
Honestly, for your first time, that's not bad.
I don't know what you're talking about. That was pretty fun.
Okay. Now you have to beat him a second time, and I think he does get harder this time.
I'd hope so.
Alright, I'm gonna go make chicken tendies. Goodbye, people. Love you. Love you too. Love you more, Kai.
Alright, bye, Melly.
What? What?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I want the horse.
Yup.
So what happened to her name is Saria?
We'll find out what happened to Saria. Honestly, I'm really impressed. It takes most people quite a few tries to get that. You got that first try.
The problem is that I played Garfield Kart, and I've mastered shit racing controls.
So have I.
The racing controls aren't that bad. As long as you don't panic, they're
You know
not-
what? Fair enough.
Like, they're not that bad.
Now, I can't wait
They're-
to see you
they're-
try out the Goron race in Majora's Mask.
They're eons easier than the puppy
Yeah,
races.
I
That's for
remember
sure.
the rubber banding from that stupid track.
They're eons better than the puppy races, for sure.
So, this seems like a bad thing. It's perfectly fine. So, you know how you could jump over some fences?
I'm jumping the gate, right?
You're jumping the fence back there.
Oh.
So, any one of them will work. You just need to get a good running start.
Alright, so I'm assuming I have a horse now.
So that is step 1 of the longest side quest in the game. Technically, it's not required, but it is required in order to do this before any of the dungeons.
Okay.
So, next we are going to Kakariko Village.
You're gonna have to remind me where that is. Is that the...
That is the village that's across the bridge, right next to Hyrule Castle.
Ah, okay.
Or, sorry, Castle Town.
Alright, well, let's do this way. So I can use... There's Hyrule Castle. And there over the bridge, I remember. Up those stairs, right?
Yes.
It was actually like the first thing you showed me.
Uh-huh. Now, there's a few things that we need to do here. One of which is required to beat the game, but it also is really helpful for our quest for this dungeon item.
Oh, do I have to? Can I not get on?
Yeah, you can't enter Clocktown with Epona. Sorry, Clocktown. Kakariko with Epona.
Okay.
Clocktown's the
This
next
ain't
name.
Majora's Mask, man.
Yeah, I know. It's
So
everything's Majora's Mask to me, man. Alright. Let's see, I'm trying to remember exactly everything that we're... first off, I think we need to talk to the Cuckoo Lady.
Alright. Where is the cuckoo lady?
I'm not sure if she's still... I'm not sure if she's here at night, though. She's usually out in the house next to the graveyard. Ignore the man pounding sand back there.
Pounding sand! What a state.
Alright, turn to the right. Yeah, she's usually standing right there, so I think you're going to want to play Sun Song.
Okay, well, thank God.
I think it's right down up. Or left down up. It's one of the two.
It's right down up. It's,
That's right.
The melody was... I sounded correct to me, because I've got good pitch. Alrighty.
I'm not sure if it's in this version of the game, but I know at least the 3DS version, you could actually change the pitch of the ocarina by holding the C-stick. Or, not the C-stick, but that's the GameCube controller. Just the left stick.
Interesting.
It's pretty fun, because you can actually see... There's a few people on YouTube who will just make complete recreations of various songs using the ocarina and various instruments in Majora's Mask.
Pocket cuckoo, I don't get
You can also make the notes go vibrato, but I don't remember what it is you do to do that.
You step on the right pedal. Kai, can you voice act this young lady?
No.
Yes, that's it, folks. That's it. That's where we...
Well, that's Ocarina of Time for you.
That's Ocarina of Time. See you next week for Majora's Mask.
I bred a new type of miniature cuckoo. I call it pocket cuckoo.
No, Robert.
I don't get goosebumps from this, baby.
Robert, no, not you.
I liked that voice.
I know, but there's someone
Fine. I will save it for a different character.
Please do. There's someone here that's been very silent. Ben?
Yes.
I trust you know what I'm about to ask of you. And if
Please don't.
Oh shit.
Alright, I'll do it.
Someone remember 18 minutes and 10 seconds. I'm making that into a short. He pleaded. Alright.
I'll do it.
Please don't.
There you go.
Thank you. Alright, Ben, go for it.
This shit just happened. Discord crashed.
Oh, Christ on a graham cracker.
It's okay, I'm still here.
This suddenly crashed on me.
Good job. Well, I mean, you are on your phone. Let me check.
Yeah.
Alright, you know what?
I'll
I
start.
think this is a lost cause. For the sake of, keeping this going...
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Toria!
Cuckoos are very good
Never
at
mind,
getting
go on
lazy
ahead.
late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before?
So technically, as a child, you can get a bottle by fetching this lady's cuckoos for her. If you get all 10 of them, you get a bottle. And it's really not worth it because this game's easy enough with just one bottle.
Okay.
Yeah, Link is really good at handling his cocks.
Immediately cuts to Tears of the Kingdom, where Link has developed a giant machine that looks like a dick and it explodes behind him.
I've seen the
I'd rather
funny shit
not.
people have made in that game.
Alright, what do I do with this?
Alright, so, the egg.
So, if you're referring to it as the egg, I know I'm gonna hate it by the end of its lifespan.
I think literally all we do is wait for this to hatch. It's just like the egg at the beginning of the game.
Okay, well, first of all, let me do this. Because I do not want to accidentally flashbang myself. Million Dollar Man style.
Alright, while we're waiting, there are some other things we can do here. Actually, well, I mean... yeah, I mean, we're not actually going to be waiting because the time system doesn't actually change when we're in a town. I think Sunsong will make this hatch faster if you just play Sunsong twice.
I would like to get some other stuff done while we're waiting for the egg
Okay,
to hatch.
so don't go in there yet. We're going to go to the graveyard. Oh, so here's the problem though. If we do any of the other stuff we need to do, the egg won't hatch because the egg will hatch at sunrise, and the time of the day-night cycle actually pauses while we're inside any location.
I know. Fine, we'll do it this way. We'll just get the egg hatched. Alright.
I mean, I think this might work. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
It's the miracle. It's a miracle of life.
The miracle of life. We're going to go inside of one of the buildings. I forget exactly which one. I think it's the one directly in front of us. Not that one, the one to our left.
This one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. This is the only way to play Ocarina of Time.
Keep going to the left.
Oh.
Here we go. Mario's back.
Chicken. Oh, you had to wake him up again. Poor guy.
Alright, now that we've woken up the guy, the chicken is now happy. We must go back to the cuckoo lady.
Ice did not save Malin. I have no idea what the fuck he's talking
So, Malin is still working at the ranch. And I think now that we have gotten Epona, Ingo was fired. So had we not have saved Epona first, or obtained Epona first, we could find Malin being sad at the ranch.
Oh, motherfucker, why didn't we even get the chance to say hi to her?
Yeah, I forgot. Show her the chicken.
Here's my chicken. No, I will not make a dick joke about it.
Hey, look at this. Our reward for this is another chicken.
Kojiro. Okay. So what happened to her brother?
We will find him soon.
Okay.
First, we're going to do a few other things in Kakariko.
Okay, so basically, the chicken... Alright. I would like to keep Kojiro.
Chicken.
It's a blue chicken! Alright, cool. Look how excited
Alright,
Lemon is
so-
to have a blue
Oh,
chicken.
you chicken.
Alright, so we are going back to the graveyard. The blue chicken doesn't work here.
Listen, it worked just fine. We got to see the blue chicken.
Yeah, your BBC only works in one place.
Please do not call it the big blue chicken.
Yeah, I definitely do not want to think about the British broadcasting system.
The British baking channel.
Alright, so we are going further into the graveyard. There is a grave to the left that we need to open up. I think it's the one with the grass in front of it. Go back around. Not that one. The one to the left. That one. Also, I think, did we place a seed here earlier? Or beans? No, we did not. If you did, there's a heart piece up there we could get, but you didn't, so oh well.
You
don't
also
need to
grab
fight
it
this
without
guy?
it.
You technically can, but you need to jump on that gravestone and, like, use the long shot. Or, I think the hook shot might work, but it's easier with the long shot. Or you could do, like, a bomb jump, which I've done before, but it's kind of difficult to get the hang of, so... just pull open that
Does the
grave.
ISG work in this version of the
Give me a
game?
moment, because
Yeah,
this...
ISG works in this version. I don't think they
Oh,
ever
you
patched
should
that out.
try ISG.
ISG is fun, but I think it's a lot better in...
Got you, you stupid overweight cheese nugget.
Alright, yeah, pull this one open. You know what, fine, we can find a place for him to try out ISG sometime. Yeah, you grab it and then pull back. Technically, you could put that Poe in your bottle.
Yeah,
And it
maybe
does- I
put the
forget exactly what it
Poe in
does.
your bottle. Wait, doesn't it
Hey,
do
look.
something random?
It's
Actually?
Dompe.
Dombe.
I think you're right. So this is also a really annoying minigame.
Kai,
But,
you're up.
there are two rewards that for this.
Kai,
You just
you're
need the
up.
first one.
Kai, you're up.
Isn't the second
Okay.
one the heart piece?
Second reward is a heart
Man,
piece.
are you
First reward
fast
is
on your
required.
feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare.
Go, go, go. You're not trying to beat him, you're just trying to follow him, and he will throw fire at you to stop you.
I can tell.
Yep. Don't... Okay, so don't go where the rupees are. The rupees are a red herring. They will just lead you to a dead end.
Copy that. I mean, I am following
Is that how you can
him.
easily tell which is the right direction?
Not all of the forks have rupees, but it is a good way to tell. If it does have rupees, then it's not the right way.
You know what would be really helpful is if I had the ability to jump while I was doing this.
Well, this ain't
The
that
rock
kind of
down
game.
there.
You, I was going to bring up Link's Awakening, but yeah. Or Zelda 2. Zelda 2, you
Zelda-
can just jump.
Oh
in
yeah,
general.
because Zelda 2's
Oh, Jesus Christ.
2D vertical platform or whatever?
There are segments of it that are side-scrollers. Not sure. Yeah, platformer's probably a good word for it, but I don't know. It's more of an action RPG than anything else.
The time of this race was 1 minute 10 seconds. Young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot.
You know what? Yeah, I understand why we got this. I know what a hook shot is.
Its spring-loaded chain
So-
will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it will help you.
It will.
So this is required, and technically,
I
actually,
live here now,
this
so
is...
come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool.
They're a piece of
This
heart.
is when you're supposed to get it, because you actually can't access the first adult dungeon. Well, I mean, I say it's the first intended adult dungeon. You can't access it without this. If we had gotten the time under a minute, he would have given us a heart piece, too.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, can you hook onto those pillars near the end with the hook shot or the long shot?
I don't think so.
I mean,
I know you
if
can
I
use the
didn't,
hook shot to go
I
past
assume
it.
the difference
Hook
is
shot
that
to go
I'm not allowed to make any mistakes on the second run through, because even making a lot of mistakes, I still got there really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, if not for you running into the fire, you probably would have gotten it.
Yeah, twice.
By the way, does the bunny hood make you go faster in this game?
No, it does not. The only thing, the only
How do
thing
I
the bunny
get
hood
out?
does in this game, it's really weird. For some reason, the only thing the bunny hood does in this game is when you wear it as a child. Well, you can only wear it as a child, but if you're in Hyrule Field at night, Style children will not spawn if you're wearing the bunny hood.
Huh, does that mean that the skeletons are afraid of bunnies?
It looks like a
I
Metroid.
guess.
Looks like I'm Samus with, like a first person with a cannon. All right, where do I go?
Yeah,
to
this
get,
is Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go through that door. And now, if you'll recognize, these have a pattern on them. Do you recognize the pattern?
I don't remember Ocarina Zelda song.
This is
right
lava we're talking
a
about.
up.
This isn't Zelda's song. This is the Song of Time.
Ba da 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 da.
YLR on the 3DS.
Okay.
Are we on a 3DS?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That gives you an idea of the intelligence we're working with. It's down, smarty ass.
Sorry, that was reverse Song of Time. That is a thing, but only in Majora's Mask.
Yeah, the reverse song of time makes time go slower. Double time makes you skip time. Regular resets this 3-day cycle.
There we go.
By the way, isn't the US GameCube version of Majora's Mask the one that has the most overpowered version of Inverted Song of Time?
I forget. I do remember that the GameCube version of Majora's Mask is notoriously not well ported. Don't jump down yet. Okay, yeah, there's a heart piece there, and if you get the timing right, you could, like, ride this little thing around. There you go.
Can you also just grab it with a hook shot?
No, you can't.
Alright.
You're going to want to talk to the guy in this room, too. You could talk to him as a child, but he only gives you the thing as an adult.
Grrr! I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. Grrr! It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up.
So, technically, this is not something that we need to do now, but, I mean, we're already here, so we can get it. So, pull out your ocarina.
What?
Hey,
You've got an ocarina?
aye?
What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed
You know,
up
the
this
way you're,
memory.
like, voice acting him, it reminds me of, like, the cliche of, it's like Ishmael. Ishmael, you know? From, Moby Dick. He's like the disgruntled sailor at a bar, like, he will not shut up about that day 7 years ago. And that is the only thing he ever talks about, and everyone is so sick of him.
Look how aggressively he is spinning that crank. He probably doesn't. The
Oof.
Song of Storms.
And it is now raining indoors.
Ah, my favorite.
And now this thing's going really fast.
Uh-huh. Dude, is that important, or do we just leave?
That is important.
It is important, but not for a long time.
Okay, cool.
Right, because don't you have to complete the Forest Temple first?
Technically not.
Yes, actually you do.
Yeah, because you don't gain the ability to do
let's-
until after
yeah.
you beat the temple.
I've technically beaten this game without beating the Forest Temple before. Because the thing that this
It only
lets you do,
checks for the
skipped
final
it,
two.
glitches, and that's fun. Huh?
Alright. What do we do now?
Does the game only check for clearing the final 2 adult dungeons?
I don't think
Yeah, actually it does.
I mean, if you want, you could technically do the Fire Temple first.
Yeah, we could, but
Like,
for a
there-
first-time
there-
player, we might as
There
well
is
just do the Forest Temple
literally
first.
nothing stopping you from getting the Fire Tunic right now.
Okay, so right now, actually, there's nothing stopping us from getting the Zora Tune. In fact, actually, we're going to be doing that soon. Right now, we are going back to Kokiri Forest.
the first area of the game?
Yep. Technically, we're actually going to the Lost Woods, but Kokiri
Oh,
Forest
yes,
comes
that
first.
place
So.
we spent half an hour in. Before we found
Yep.
before we found the pilot of this operation, it was just 4 dickheads wandering
Still go to the
aimlessly.
Lost Woods through the thing on the Zor River.
Two of the 3 imbeciles.
No, I think that that's only as a child.
Okay.
So, fun fact about Epona is that she's kind of neat, but at the same time, remember that thing I said about holding Z and then just walking backwards?
Yeah,
That is still faster than Epona.
I figure. You would have mentioned her earlier. I completely forgot I got a steed.
Well, I mean, the reason why I didn't mention her earlier is because we actually can't get her as a child. We can only get her as an adult.
Of course, that makes sense. Because why would... Oh, wait, hold up.
And you can't take her in here, so...
Hold up.
Dismount!
No, hold up. Wait a minute.
We could
Guess
do the
that's
Monty
one thing
Python
that,
thing, where if you just run backwards, someone could take 2 coconuts and bang them into their microphone.
I have a coconut, but I can't do it. Anyways, we're actually going back to the ranch because I want to see
You want to see her?
Yeah. I know I'm ruining your perfect run type
Oh yeah, like this, you're ruining. I can't put this on, speedrun.com. I mean, never mind the fact that the speedrun for this game is like 4 minutes.
Alright. Down, girl.
So what were you gonna say about Child Link and Epona earlier, Lava?
I mean, it makes sense that the person who owns the
Link
horse
take-
wouldn't... It makes sense that the person who owned the horse wouldn't give me her horse. Alright, where is she?
I mean, you say that, and yet Majora's Mask literally, like, the first 5 seconds of the game starts
no-
with Child Link riding on small Epona.
There is
So clearly she's
no-
willing to give her up.
There's
Well, to be fair, in
no...
Majora's Mask, the game makes it abundantly clear that Child Link is significantly more experienced than he is in this game.
Yes, a whole 1 year later.
I don't think they ever
Fudge!
actually specify the
Damn it!
how
I
much time
can't. I
passes.
can't drop a bomb on him while he sleeps.
I don't know where Malin is here actually, because I almost never explore this area. I'm very much a practical gamer.
I know you are. It's something I respect about you.
So, you mentioned earlier that the speedrun for this game is like 4 minutes. Are people able to pull off arbitrary code execution that quickly?
I mean,
Oh yeah. In fact, a few years ago, someone managed to beat the demo version of this game present in Super
Brawl.
Smash Bros. Brawl.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that. No.
Oh, wow.
I think she's usually here during the daytime.
Okay, so out of
think
curiosity, I looked it up, and it turns out I actually overestimated the time skip.
Oh.
Yeah, no, concrete number is given, but apparently, Majora's Mask officially takes
He's
place
here.
a couple of months after Ocarina
Malin?
of Time.
Yeah, he's back and better than ever.
Gonna turn over a new leaf and work real hard from that one. Cool, Mario. Glad to know.
Yeah,
Where-
Mario's gotten off the shrooms.
I
He's
need-
a clean man now.
I could not.
He went to rehab.
There's you. There she is.
Yay!
Hello,
I think
love
that
interest number
there's-
3.
There's actually an implication that out of all of the quote-unquote love interests Link has in this game, this is the one he gets with.
Cool.
Of course, that implication is only in Twilight Princess, but,
Who cares? Anything canon in this franchise is something that the fan base will
It's
take.
not canon.
Yeah, because
Let
of
me-
Ordon
just-
Village.
Let me clarify, it is not canon, it is implied. And any implication in the series is very much a, if you really want to believe it's true, you can thing.
Okay.
What do you mean? Wait.
So where's
Luigi-
the implication?
So hold up. Luigi just
Uh,
became a regular nice person again.
Mostly the fact that, in Twilight Princess, Link starts out as a farmhand, who, already starts with Epona.
So Epona is just like a permanent. It's like as every version of Link has its own Epona.
No. In fact,
Isn't
actually,
there kind of a problem with that, though?
So, actually, prior to Breath of the Wild, there's only 3 different games with Epona in it, and Breath of the Wild is...
But it's
So,
always
okay,
Epona.
so,
But
there's... Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask have Epona, right? It's the same version of Epona. Twilight Princess has its own version of Epona. And, considering the fact that Twilight Princess is a direct continuation of the child's portion of this game, then it's not unreasonable to assume that maybe it's just like a name that they pass down to the next horse or something. So after that, horses don't make another appearance. I think they're technically in Four Swords Adventures. I don't remember if they're called Epona in that or not. But Breath of the Wild is the next game to actually feature horses heavily. And that is kind of like a not really canon reboot. It's basically been confirmed that Breath of the Wild is its own continuity.
Jesus!
So
Surprise!
it makes... the other thing is, Epona is technically not canon to Breath of the Wild. There are plenty of horses you can
amiibo
get, but
thing.
the only way to get Epona in Breath of the Wild is through an amiibo, and same goes for Tears of the Kingdom. So technically, there are really only 2 versions of Epona in the series, canon versions, and it's not really. It's very reasonable. You know, it's you can assume why there are 2 different versions. You know, it's not like Beetle who appears in like 50 different Zelda games for no reason. But
And you can't forget my boy, Tingle.
you almost forgot your boy. Alright, so we're going to the Lost Woods.
I gotta save the village, though.
That is up there. You'll save it later.
No. But I will save it.
Save it by going to the Lost Woods.
Ah, okay, where is this Lost Woods?
Other way.
That's right, I remember.
You lost the way to where you found the
So
Kokiri sword.
where the hell are all of the civilians? Why are they not fighting?
I think a lot of them are hiding, because they're actual children.
Hiding or dead?
Wait a second. Kokiri don't grow up. Anyway, go into that, forest there.
Alright.
We're only going to be here for a brief period of time.
Okay.
Go to the left.
If this is getting the piece of heart, we've already done this.
Nope. Talk to that guy. His name's Grog. Show him the chicken. I think you have to Z-target him first. Also, say goodbye to the blue chicken.
Shiro.
Kid, you were my only friend.
Ben!
Why?
Ben! You're up.
Kojiro? Why? Normally only a nice guy like me can tame you. Which means... you. You must be a nice guy. Must be. You must be! Please, Mr. Nice Guy, please! Deliver the stuff to the odd hag in the potion shop in Kakariko Village. This will disappear if you take too
Okay,
long, so you gotta hurry.
before you hit OK, this is timed, and most of the parts of the side quest from now on will also be timed. So you're going to need to book it. Yeah, we're going straight back to Kakariko.
We're not in Kakariko?
Oh, we're doing this side.
No,
of the quest.
we're in the Lost Woods.
Okay. Oh,
Run.
shit! Okay, that actually makes me
Run.
a lot more confident. Now we're in Kakariko. No, we're not.
We're in Kokiri. Kokiri Forest. Kakariko is the town with a windmill. We need to go back there.
Also, another fun thing about this series of side quests, using a warp song instantly fails you the quest.
Yes.
I mean,
later
that-
we will get access to warp songs, and warp songs will make us fail.
I mean, he already has the... Wait, do we already have the first one?
Nope. No, we do not. We get our first one whenever we... Okay, so all of the warp songs we get directly in front of their respective dungeons, except for the Prelude of Light, which we don't get until after we beat the Forest Temple.
I forgot which it was. At least getting to Kakariko Village isn't that hard.
Yes, this is, out of all the timed ones, this is obviously the easiest one, because it's the first one. Later, it does get pretty challenging. And we'll need to do 2 timed ones in a row.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Well, thankfully, we don't have to ever repeat this. Which is the nicest part.
Okay, so do you remember where the...
Not at all!
okay, so go up to the left, the stairs to the left.
Can you technically backwalk through here?
Yes, but, I mean, he'll be fine.
Right.
You know,
Stairs.
fun fact, you're usually supposed to figure out how to do this yourself, so, the game... Right. Play the Sun Song. I don't think the timer will
What's
go away if you do
the
this.
sun song?
That's right down up.
Thank you. Thank you. Shit.
All right.
Shit.
You're fine.
Shit.
You're fine. You have over a minute left.
I know.
Yeah, you're gonna go back there, and then there
The
is
door on the left, right?
Yes, there's another door behind that that you walk through.
Okay.
You're basically walking out the backside of this shop. Other one. Other one. This one, yeah. Alright, and then there's a building back here that you go into, and you'll be fine.
Mysterious smell. This! I gave it to her.
So this one is not timed, but we are going back to where we came from.
Okay.
You're going to be doing a lot of running back and forth.
I figured as much. I mean, if anything, it gets me better with the controls.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
and we
are we
will also
to
be doing-
experience a lore moment?
Yes, actually, we are going to be experiencing a lore moment.
Now I've got a question.
Pretty heavy one, I think.
Is this required?
Because No, this is not required, but it does get you the coolest item in the game. Kind of. I think that... I mean, I would never play this game and not do this side quest.
I'd like to point out this man does it without save states because he is, in fact, good at this game.
Yes, and I've, like, played it a dozen times, so that's another thing.
Yeah.
I feel it necessary to point out that I did this side quest on my first playthrough without save states as well.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, my first
And
time...
Ocarina of Time 3DS didn't have save states.
So, my first time playing this game was actually with my uncle, and I think he did this part for me. But my first time playing by myself, I played it on original hardware. So, no save states.
Basically,
I played it on Switch and simply refused to use save states.
basically, everyone here is good at the game except my bitch ass.
I don't know, man. You know, you got Epona on your first try. That's nothing to scoff at.
That wasn't
I think I
hard!
got Ganondorf hitless before.
It wasn't hard! As long as
mean-
you know to take the inside as tight as possible, that you cannot possibly lose to middle-of-the-road Monster Man Luigi.
Well, see, that's the thing. Normally, he does take the inside. You just beat
Yeah.
him to it.
Yeah, that's the thing. He'll do that if... just wait until Majora's Mask, where you have to race against two middle-of-the-road monster Luigis.
Okay.
Yep,
Like-
Bingo Ranch is a funny place.
Were all three of you impressed by... I want to know, because only Robert really showed any sort of surprise.
Yeah,
Were you...
go to the left.
Were you both surprised at me? Yes, I'm drinking water.
Don't drink water. Water is for weirdos.
Yeah, I drink sparkling water.
Everybody who ever thought that is currently sleeping with the fishies.
Hello, cat.
Hey, that's an insult to your
Hello,
fiance.
Good boy. Good cat.
Remember this. Like, this is important. Not for this game, but for other games.
Oh. What's a Stalfos?
Stalfos are the skeleton monsters. The big skeleton. We actually haven't technically encountered them yet. We will in the Forest Temple, but they are a major enemy in the series.
Basically,
do
just
I
think
give
of
it-
your just think of your stereotypical skeleton with a sword from RPGs, and that's a Stalfos.
Okay. Do I give this stuff to this child?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, give the
Yes.
child drugs.
Poacher's Saw.
Alright, now we are going to the place with the best music in the game.
Interesting. I'm gonna get out of here before this creepy kid makes me into long.
Remind me what this, which place you're talking about?
We'll find out when we get there,
Well,
Ben.
you'll find out.
Yeah, also, by the way, it says, like, everyone becomes Stalfos in that, right?
Yes.
The children who get lost in the who get lost in the Lost Woods become,
Skull Kids.
the other
they
guy.
become
Yeah, Skull
Kids.
Kids.
Adults become
Oh
Stalfos.
shit! Skull Kid from Majora's Mask. Who is that actually like a named character?
So Skull Kid is the singular character, is the one from Majora's Mask, yes. But Skull Kid is actually a species.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so we're going to the other side of the map. So,
Oh shit.
Um,
Are we going to an area I haven't been to?
yes, we are going to an area you have not been to yet.
Okay, cool.
And you will not go back to for quite a while.
Oh shit, is this like
Yes,
7th or 8th
and you'll learn,
dungeon?
this is why we got Epona. No, keep going left, you're fine.
Oh, I'm going around.
I mean, I guess that works too, but this is why we got Epona. That is a different side quest. That ghost appeared for a different side quest that we will not be doing because it is a huge pain in the butt. And all
Oh,
it gets
yeah,
is a bug.
I remember that.
Alright, go to the right.
It
Down
hurts.
here. Yeah, this
Actually,
is kind of awkward, so...
Technically,
back
if we were to like follow the traditional order of events you're supposed to go in for this game, you're going to the penultimate area.
So it is 8th area.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's a banger.
Alright.
No, technically, I mean,
can
Navi
I
tells
take-
you to that this would be the penultimate area, but in the way the menu is laid out, this is actually the 4th area out of 5.
Oh, I
Technically,
can't
the
take
Shadow
Epona
Temple is
in.
supposed to be the last dungeon.
Oh shit, Gerudo Valley.
Yeah, so you might want to play the Sun Song just so we could hear the music. We are going to need a
hear the
Epona as well.
audio. from
Yeah,
this
we're gonna have to
game.
jump the bridge, aren't we?
This isn't
Yes,
Ganon's castle.
That's why we said the penultimate area.
That's not what I was making a joke on, Ben.
All right.
Is this just
Yes,
the
you were going to. So here's the thing. This is why we got Epona, because technically, you can also long shot across.
Or you can do that.
So that's actually, I think that's the intended way. But if we didn't have Epona, we would need to do the Water Temple first. Which, spoiler alert, we get the long shot in the Water Temple. So
Oh.
dismount and talk to this guy.
Yeah, this is the song from Melee. And I have upset every one of you by saying it like that. But by wording it that way. Hello. Robert, I think we're on you now.
I'm a master craftsman. Those Gerudo thieves, they broke the bridge.
I can tell.
I want to fix it, but all of my workers are gone.
I am 17 years old.
Bah! Mm.
I'm...
Bah! Mm. Bah! They said working as carpenters isn't cool, and they went to the Gerudo's fortress to become thieves. Hey, you! If you're going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? We are not going to the fortress yet.
No, I assume.
That is, I mean, I think we can do it now, but there's no real reason to at all. In fact, I think the only benefit to going over there right now is something we wouldn't be able to do until, like, after a few other things. So, give the poacher saw to that guy.
Oh, shit. Here you go, sir. It's tiny in my hands. When you hold it, it's twice the size of your head.
Hey, that saw's mine, but I thought I left that saw with my old lady. Oh well.
Jesus Christ! Could you two live any further apart?
Well, I mean, I think he's here on contract. My Bigoron tool broke, so I was going to Goron City to get it repaired. Your coming here is great timing. Will you give me my saw? Good kid, thanks. I'm sorry that I can't give you something as good in return, but take this anyway.
I see. So I'll be getting this repaired.
Yep.
And that's the
we
weapon
are
for
going
this
to-
side quest, isn't it?
Now we are going to Death Mountain.
Also, I like how you say, man, they couldn't live any further apart when you literally crossed the entire field in a matter of a few minutes.
Yeah, but I have a horse.
Other way.
I know.
Wait, I thought you had to get and break the Timu
No, you do
version
not.
of that weapon first.
Nope. In fact, fun
I
fact,
just needed
I
a
have
running
never
start.
actually in all of my years of playing Ocarina of Time, I have never actually purchased that weapon.
Which one?
Yeah, there's no purpose to it.
Which one?
So there's a
Giant's
really
knife.
It's called the Giant's Knife. It's basically the sword that you're doing the side quest for, except it breaks after a few hits.
Yep. So it's everyone.
The
Breath of
main
the Wild, but this time in a good game.
Yeah, the main benefits of the sword you're going after is basically just the fact that unlike the Giant's Knife, it will never break.
But it does more damage.
Yes, it does twice as much damage as the Master Sword,
That
However,
The
you can't
only
use
which
the
also
shield.
means twice as much damage as the stick.
The only real downside is the fact that
Hold up.
it's a two-handed weapon, which means you can't use your shield with it.
Hold
but
up.
that
But
doesn't
that's
really mean
okay,
much in this
because-
game.
Yeah,
Dodging.
the shield is neat. Like it's really good for what it's supposed to
The
do.
shield is a beginner's tool designed to make the game
Yes.
a lot more enjoyable. But what you idiots are doing is you're giving me the best sword in the game, I assume,
Yes.
and telling me to
Yeah.
get good, which will have one
Yep.
of two effects. Where am I going? Death Mountain.
We're going to Death Mountain.
That's in Kokiri
Oh,
Village.
by the
correct?
way, aren't
That's
you
Kakariko
assumed
Village.
to have gotten
That's the wrong way.
the
Left. Go
Goron
to the left.
sword before you fight the final boss?
Ben,
No.
what were you saying, Ben?
I said, aren't you assumed to have gotten this sword whenever you go into the final boss?
Nope.
No, this sword is completely optional.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, considering I've made literally 3 trips across the continent.
I think both of you know what I'm talking about, though.
Yes, you can also damage him. So you lose the Master Sword temporarily in the final boss, but there are other ways of damaging him. For instance, you could also use the item out of the Fire Temple.
Or you can use sticks.
No, you can't. Adult Link can't use sticks.
Because Adult Link has to have none of the fun tools that I had for the first.
Yeah, because all of
7
Adult
Right, I'm
Link's
thinking of the
speed
rotted
run. You could also
over
use
7 years.
Adult Link can use bombs and nuts, just not
Who-
sticks for some reason.
Who cares? He can't use the boomerang that we got in the last episode.
Yep.
The wood rotted.
Yeah.
Wait, hold
Also,
up. If
the
you're
boomerang
saying
kind of sucks.
If you're saying off all I need, listen, pal. I'm a number. I didn't have it for more than an hour. I'm the #1 boomerang defender. I loved that boomerang.
Oh yeah. Well, just wait till you play Link's Awakening. Then you'll know what a real boomerang looks like.
It's
I mean,
made-
hey, in any game, in most games that aren't this one, the boomerang is actually pretty decent.
Kind of.
I personally really like the Gale Boomerang.
Really, the only boomerang that I think is particularly well designed in the series, apart from obviously the Link's Awakening boomerang, I like it in the first game, and then
I finally
After
watched that
that,
video.
it's
By the
not.
way, I finally watched that video. By the way, it's really well put together. I
Oh, thank
enjoyed
you.
it.
What video?
my video about Zelda 1.
Plinko's a content creator. Technically, he's the most successful content creator on sub count. He loses out to me on time, though. I've been doing this longer. Where is the? Where do I go?
Going up. Just keep going up.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
we're
what?
going
I
to Death
completely
Mountain.
forgot we were going to Death Mountain. I thought I had to be in this village for some reason.
We can technically get a few other things here while we're here, but we don't really need to. We're just going up all the way to the top.
Okay.
Like, if we go back to Goron City, we can go ahead and do some of the Fire Temple quests early.
Turns out.
In fact, actually, we can do all of Fire Temple right now, but we won't, because we are getting the Bigoron sword first. Turn around.
Can you technically go in there and get the final heart and get that one thing in there?
I mean, yeah, we could theoretically grab that.
But why?
Why not?
It's literally... Actually, I don't think it's... I think it's... So, no, it's actually the... inside the Great Deku
I'm not
Tree. That's
hearing
the
a
thing
good
that-
reason why not.
because there's nothing in there for us to get. The thing is that we couldn't get as a child is in Great Deku Tree, not Dodongo's Cavern. Keep going. You're not there yet.
What do you mean the thing that we couldn't get inside the Great Deku Tree? How do we get into the Great Deku Tree?
You got
as an
Deku
adult,
all
you can.
over the
There's
place.
You
There's
go
a-
inside the corpse of the tree.
yeah. So the
You
easiest
didn't realize
way
you could do that.
You can avoid these just by backwalking.
Because the boulders are relative to Link's position, and Link
Alright,
moves faster than they can fall.
I think you can. I think you can hookshot these guys, or you can just carefully walk up. That guy
Perfect.
just knocked you onto a platform. Thank you,
Perfect.
Skulltula.
That is
Or
exactly what I hoped he was gonna do. Bang. God damn.
Yeah,
If
the
anyone
hookshot's really
here
good in
knows
this
about their
game.
visual cues.
I mean, to be fair, being nailed in the ass by an actual corkscrew must do some actual...
This is not a corkscrew.
Yeah,
It is.
this is a
much,
spring-loaded,
much worse.
it's basically like a spring-loaded, flail almost, or just like an arrow.
Hey, it's
I mean, I don't know. I would more call it a handheld harpoon gun.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
no.
probably the best.
That's a better definition for
Yeah.
it, yeah. I forgot what it was called.
I
Well, it's
missed
called the hook shot.
We haven't had a hookshot appearance since, I guess, technically Triforce Heroes, but no one counts that because that game
Alright,
sucks.
where are we going?
Uh,
Left or right?
Directly
Triforce
to the
Heroes
don't go
demo.
into. It's to the right of the cave there. Here we go. This is Bigoron. You could tell he's called Bigoron because he is a very big Goron.
Oh, shit! That's much bigger than I...
Yeah.
My
It's
brother!
Majora's Mask.
Opened a new store! It's Medigoron's Blade Store. However, I am better at making blades.
Medigoron's a better salesman, though. He intentionally makes poorly made blades so he can get repeat customers.
Oh, so this is the Giant's Blade.
That's not canon. That's my head canon.
Is that he's...
And
is
you
that
will
he
now
makes
be
the
banned
giant
for
stripes
using
so
that
bad?
Give
word.
him the broken Bigoron sword.
That broken knife is surely my work. I really want to repair it, but... Yeah... I wondered why you were busy dabbing all over the place. Find eye drops in Zora's domain.
Alright, so now we have to do a mini dungeon. It's a mini dungeon. Actually, technically it's not required to beat the game. But it is
You know what?
intended.
You know what, Robert? Can we leave on that? Because we're about an hour and 3 minutes in.
Wow, no kidding. Yeah, so next time we will be continuing this and probably getting the Bigoron sword.
Oh, I can't wait to title the next episode Bigoron's Prescription. Alright.
Big Waron's prescription glasses.
We're gonna leave it on that.
It looks like this item doesn't work here.
The thumbnail for not this episode but the next one, I guarantee it. All right, well that's the first episode of Adult Link. Not a lot of story progress, but I assume once we start doing dungeons, they're gonna be one after another.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty
kind
much.
of. The dungeons all kind of have their own disconnected stories that all follow a similar theme.
Nah.
But individually, they don't really affect. Like, if you're looking at the series on a wider scope, the dungeons don't really affect the story too much in the context of the rest of the series. If you look at this as an adaptation of Peter Pan, they have a lot to do with the story. But outside of that context, not really.
You know what? When we get to those contexts after the stories, I want you to explain them how they fit into Peter Pan. I think that would be really fun to do.
So, I mean, it's kind of hard to really say that without giving all of them away. I'll
Then
just
wait
say that-
until we've gotten all of them away, and while we do the final dungeon, you can explain it. How about that?
also would be kind of difficult because it requires callbacks to things you might not remember.
I would not give a shit. We've already
Fair enough.
We already established that I don't really. I know most of the lore outside of like things that are like from game to game. We've established this already. But yeah. Thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been Ben, Spaceboy Kai, Plinko, and myself, and also shout out to the one scene wonder known as Melly McNally. And we'll see you guys next week for Biggeron's prescription. Bye-bye.
All right, see ya.
And on that note, it looks like OBS crashed right after I said
Lovely.
the screen
Hopefully
froze.
it kept the record.